Welcome to Prevention Talk, a video series brought to you by DrugFreeAZ.org. The mission of DrugFreeAZ.org is to prevent and reduce drug and alcohol use among our teens. The nonprofit organization accomplishes this mission through a focused community education and awareness program, which provides parents, caregivers, healthcare providers, educators, and others with important educational tools, information, and resources to navigate this issue with our kids. Joining me today for Prevention Talk is Kim Obert, Program Manager with DrugFreeAZ.org. Kim, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tantrums, doors slamming, silent treatments. It's something every parent has experienced at one time or another when dealing with teens. It's also the constant power struggle we all face with our kids.
Yes. Households with teens and children can be awfully exciting. Now, there are some things that parents can do to help reduce some of that stress in the household. Setting expectations and setting limits with their kids will definitely help.
And can you give us any advice on how to do that?
Well, we can set limits with our kids, making sure that they understand what is expected of them. Anytime we have a situation with kids where they're reacting out of control, we want to try to bring that back in, try to, sort of de-escalate what that problem is. And that requires us as parents to take a look at and try to figure out, why is the child behaving this way, instead of the parent just reacting and getting upset right along with it, because that doesn't help.
And is there anything else that any other suggestions or tips you might be able to give to us to help us deal with those power struggles that are going to happen?
Yeah, those power struggles are going to happen. That's a natural thing. As our kids get older, they have this quest, this thirst for more freedom, right? And they also want to feel more powerful. They want to experience more, just more power in their life. So one of the things that we can do to help them is to make sure that they're having good challenges in their lives. With boys, it might be as simple as, playing sports with them, taking them camping, hunting, fishing, those kind of things. With girls, and I know that this is probably not right to separate both of them, but there are other things that girls like to do as well that they can find equally as challenging. And they probably like to go hunting and fishing and do all of those things in sports as well. But there's a little acronym that we use in active parenting. It's called FLAC, and that stands for feelings, limits, alternatives, and consequences. Kids give us a lot of flack, right? So it's easy to remember this. So take a look at, what are the feelings behind the behavior? What alternatives could you suggest for that child? Okay, the limits. We've got to make sure our kids have appropriate limits. And of course, the C stands for consequences. There's always consequences for our actions.
And Kim, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Yes, we'd really like to encourage parents to visit our website, DrugFreeAZ.org. They can find all kinds of tips and various contracts and things that they can download to help them with their parenting. And would like to encourage them to attend one of our active parenting workshops. This is a roll up your sleeves, really get into the meat of the whole thing with other parents that are going to be from a similar peer group and are likely to have the same kind of issues that you have with your kids.
It's a lot of great information. Thank you, Kim, and thank you for joining us for this episode of Prevention Talks, brought to you by DrugFreeAZ.org. For more information about DrugFreeAZ.org, please visit us on the web or give us a call.